Hey friends, welcome back to my studio. I'm so excited you're here with me today. I'm going to paint a cardinal. One, because people like them and I sell quite a few birds. And two, I've been practicing painting reds. So I will link this reference photo in the video's description. I'm going to paint it on an 8" by 8" cradled wood panel. I've got clear gesso on it. It's 1.5 inches thick. And one thing I want to say so I don't forget is in Photoshop, I moved this branch over so the cardinal could be more square cropped and in the center of the painting. Okay guys, let's have some fun. Let's set the table. Gosh, I've been working on this for at least an hour, maybe a little longer, because I painted most of the tree after I had dinner. I'm using pretty much a 3/4 inch flat brush from Royal and Langnickel, and I made a muted, it looks, I think, more green. I don't know how it's going to look in the video. I made a muted teal color, but when I put it on, of course this is warm, when I put it on here it looks more blue. It's really pretty. And then I mixed a brown, yellow and quinacridone and some black. It's pretty close to burnt umber, meaning it's a little bit on the red side. Here's burnt umber. And then I added some black in it for the tree to make it more gray. I was thinking the tree would be lighter like in the reference photo, but I don't know if I can get this in here. Whoop. The background's dark in this reference photo, so the tree is lighter, so I think it's gonna work well to have the tree darker since my background is lighter. The only reason the background is lighter is just because a lot of times I do dark backgrounds. Here, I recently did this one, practicing red, and it's quite dark here, quite dark there, kind of medium in those areas. So like, let's go light this time. This one probably just posted, probably the previous Friday to this one. I'm calling it Catch Up with the Kids. It makes me chuckle. If you've been with me for a while, you know my color palette. I use this one quite a bit. Titanium white. This is primary yellow. Sometimes I use CAD yellow medium hue. This time I'm using primary yellow. Excuse me, just because I have it on my art table. Quinacridone magenta. Phthalo blue green shade. Phthalo blue green shade is a heavy body. The rest are Liquitex Basics line. And then this is Mars Black. You know, when I put white in it, it does look more blue there. It's kind of interesting. What else? So I used this brush. You can see in the time lapse, I painted some of the blue with some white, came back with the brown, put some brown swipes into the blue, put some blue swipes into the brown, that kind of thing. I like it. I call it high school portrait background, just kind of smeary, swirly. Let's see, what else? I think that gets us up to speed. I did use a number 4 round from Princeton, like to get into here. It was just a little bit easier. Oh, and I can see some of the wood showing, but I actually don't know if that's a problem because it's close to that color. I think that's about it. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm calling it done. It felt a little lonely and heavy over here, so I added a simple branch and a leaf. I've done that before. Here, I've got one pulled up on my iPad because I was looking for an example of my own that I've done on my other paintings. So there I just added a couple of just hints of leaves. It just felt a little, yeah, I already said that. They're aqua greenish. And since they're more green than anything else, I put a little green over here. Oops, my microphone cord was, I don't know if that was in the frame. Put a little more green on here. I had some orange in there and I had just put some green in there. One thing I think that really helps this painting is that I took the aqua blue, I still had a little bit left, and put some in the cardinal. I've got some in the mask, but I put a little bit more in the cardinal. I think that helps tie it together. Plus it makes it more interesting just to have this sort of triangle shape and some swipes. I think that's about it. I've got a little underglow on the beak, which I like. I see some of these lighter areas in the reference photo, so I put those in too. Okay. Let's see if we can get a screenshot. Oh, you know what? I didn't talk about brushes. But I can't tell if that's all in frame and square. I did use mostly, I think I mentioned this, the angle, half-inch angle brush. Like a lot of it for the body, swiping some indication of feathers on the wing. I did use this number 4 round to get in here. I think I might have used it here too. Yeah, I did. And then sometimes I just needed a little brush. Mostly for the blue highlight on the eye. I think I used the angle brush to dot it with white. You can really use anything. You just, you know, take your time. I put a white dot up here just to add a little more interest and a white little swipe here. Just playing with it. I mean, you could splatter it. You could do all kinds of fun things with it. But yeah, I think this helps. Even though these are just brush strokes. Make sure this is halfway dry. So it goes like that. I think I did it this way, like that. You still kind of see leaves in it. It just adds a little more detail, a little more filling it out. Okay, guys, let me know if you give this one a try. I sell a lot of cardinals. I should paint more of them. I really enjoy it. I really like how that I build it up from yellow to orange, then reds. And then this, oh, here's something you might not have caught in the time lapse. Sometimes I'll use purple and this looks kind of purple, but this is a Quinacridone Magenta in this brown color for the shadows. You could use purple. And then I actually, as I mentioned, use some of the dark aqua green too for the shadows. Okay, thank you for your support. It just means the world to me. I enjoy hanging out with you so much. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye, guys.